Hello everyone. Today I'm going to stick this little clip in right now when it should have been put in at the end. I'm putting it here at the beginning, and this will kind of make more sense after you watch the rest of the video. But we've got these old appliques that are actually from the 1990s, and I've had them for about 3 years, and I didn't want to cut them apart and use them. But here I've put one on this t-shirt. This is the one I made for myself. And then, of course, I've gone around it with this Tulip brand puffy paint, just like it was in the 90s. How many of you remember these appliques? And we even had them for Christmas. I think they were like teddy bears dressed like Santa Claus or something. I remember those too. But these are so nostalgic. I was so excited when I found these old appliques. And then again, I didn't want to cut them apart and use them. I just had them kept away as a collector, and then I thought these would be so much better to just go ahead and make us some shirts, and put them to use. I'd rather see them being used for what they were made for. But I chose the hot air balloon for mine because that's just like the one my mama made for me. But the only difference with the t-shirt here is when my mama made them for us when we were little, I think she did sweatshirts instead of t-shirts. But then my sister, I made her one, my niece one. My friend David, he didn't want an applique on his. He wanted those little instructions, those little samples in the corner cut out and used on his shirt. And I'll show a picture of that so you can see what I mean by that. And it's just so weird. So it's like little t-shirts on a shirt. It's really funny. But anyway, I'm so excited. I can't wait to wear this. I mean, it's like a week until Halloween, so I'll wear this coming weekend, show off my cool nostalgic little 90s shirt, and I will add in some pictures at the end where you can see how my sisters and everybody else's shirts turned out. But anyway, let's get on to the video so you can see what I'm really doing today. Hello everyone. Today I've got like a little video, nothing too exciting, but it's just something I wanted to do, and it's such a small video. It's like, what's the point of recording this and putting it on YouTube? But I've got these little tables that you can see here that I have decorated for Halloween, and I guess the reason I've got them is because I had these little pieces in my collection and I never knew before how to display them. So I got these little tables and I glued everything down, just thinking that would be a cute way to display the miniature pieces. Now, what would be really cute is if I had like a little haunted dollhouse or something to put these tables in. One thing I should have done was at least paint them different colors so they weren't all matchy matchy, but it's okay, I guess. And anyway, I've got this fabric that you see here. Now, this was a big square of fabric that had these little cutout appliques that you could put on t-shirts or bags or whatever you wanted to cut them out and put them on. And I'll try to post a picture here showing what the whole thing looked like. Now, this is that little piece out of that bottom right hand corner that just kind of shows you some little examples of how you can cut those appliques out and use them. Here they've got it on a bag. This is on a flag, and this one looks like it's on a tablecloth. And then there were some others that I used in another project. Well, I actually took the big appliques and I put them on t-shirts and stuff and made those for myself, a couple of them, and my family. Um, and then what's really neat, these appliques are actually from the early 90s. My mama had these exact ones when we were kids, and she had made us sweatshirts with these exact things on them. And this particular one that we're using, I found it in either a yard sale or a thrift shop. I can't remember, but I was so excited when I found it because I was with my friend and I had said, "Oh my gosh, this is the exact same thing my mom had when we were little." But anyway, uh, I've got these, and I thought this little tablecloth was super cute right here, and I just wondered. I was looking at this, thinking, I wonder if I could like cut around here and use that as like a skirt around that table. Look how cute that would be. I thought about a tablecloth, like just take all this off and put this on there. But then, right now, in this exact moment of me recording this, I thought instead of trying to get all that off the top, why don't I just do the table skirt like I just said? Because after I'm sitting here recording, I thought, well, that would actually be better, and I wouldn't have to try to figure out how to unglue that stuff off the table. So I'm going to cut that out and add that to that table because I thought, how cool would that be? And then I was trying to figure out how I could eventually use this one and this one. It'd be kind of cute to cut this out and put a back on it and make an actual bag or something. And then this one, of course, obviously is a flag. I could cut that out and use that as like a little tapestry if I do decide to do a dollhouse. And I don't even have to do like an entire dollhouse. I could just do like a room box and do like a Halloween theme in the room box. So this will just be super cute. And then on the bigger cutouts, they glow in the dark. And even on these little samples, that little that ghost glows in the dark. And I just couldn't believe they even put the glow in the dark effect on the little samples. And even this tiny, tiny ghost in the window glows in the dark. And of course, that one does. So, anyways, let me cut this out real quick and I'll glue it on there and we'll see how it looks. All right, so there's how that looks. And instead of going like all the way, it wasn't long enough to go all the way from end to end. So I just kind of pleated that up on the front. And of course, I stapled that on there. I didn't even take the time to glue it. I thought stapling that would work better since I was trying to get some pleats in it. And then I thought I've got this little Christmas garland, which, the color looks kind of like it could go for Halloween too. So I'm going to glue a Christmas garland around there just to cap it off and hide that raw edge. And I think that's going to look really freaking cute. And then this, like at the beginning of this episode, I said, I don't know why I'm even taking the time to record this, but I guess I knew it was going to turn out really freaking cute. So that's, I guess, why I was going to record it. But anyway, let me cut this out. And then I showed this to my mom, and she said, "Oh, that'd be cute in your Scooby Doo house." And I thought, "Oh yeah, maybe these tables would be cute in the Scooby Doo house, like they're at like some Halloween party or something." And then that is a good idea, but I still kind of want to do like a room box at some point. I doubt it's going to get done here in October, but I don't care if it's December. I might work on a room box that has a Halloween theme. So they can go in Scooby's house until I get started on a room box. But let me get this done and then we'll figure something out. And here's what it looks like. Now, to me, that looks amazing, and I'm so happy that I thought of that. This Christmas garland is really old. I don't know the age of it, but it looks like it's probably from like, I don't know. Some of you may know more about Christmas, vintage Christmas decor. It looks super old. I would guess this is probably from like the before the 60s or something. It looks really old, and it looks like it's aluminum or something, so it's super cute. But I've used it in so many of my projects. But anyway, here, this is what I've got. Now, I think I'm going to do like my mama said. I think I'm going to put these in the Scooby Doo house for now. And I'm going to cut this one out and use it as a tapestry. And so I'll use those parts. And then, I don't know, I'm going to put these other two to the side. That bag is a little too big for the scale. That might be a better size for like a Barbie or something. And then this is supposed to be a bib. I could actually cut that out and make it a bib for a baby doll or something. But anyways, for the scale that I do, these pieces will work really good. So I'm going to get a few pictures of this. And then one day, I think I will do a room box. Maybe in the dead of winter when I'm sitting here not getting to do a lot of outside work and just I was looking for a project. It sounds like I'm going to have a lot of projects coming up, but we might start working on this eventually. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.